So if I go back rapidly to my childhood and the way I grew up, I was both painting, playing music, actually, and dancing. And I think the three mediums, the three aspects, just evolved at the same time in my brain, and so I could, whenever I wanted to play, the emotion by playing I could express this emotion with movement, or I could express this emotion with painting, with color. So I could see the similarity of expressions in different mediums, and now it's all blended in my head. And the one thing that was really interesting is that I think when I was about 20 years old, I realized that when people tell me numbers, I see colors in my head. Like, they will tell me it's not just numbers, it's also days of the week and certain letters. So they tell me, for example, let's meet on Thursday at 3 p.m. Okay, so Thursday, it's like 5, it's blue, and 3 is red, and that's definite. So I see blue and red. As my thesis project in my communication design studies, I decided that now it's the time to make something that will show the music, will show what I see when I hear music. And I made my first animations called Giant Steps. You can find it on my website. And that film traveled around the world more than I did, and I did travel the world. It really gets a lot of places and a lot of people, and viewed a lot in the internet, meaning that my conception, my interpretation of music in a visual way grasped a lot of people around the world, and they got connected with it. And then my second animation, that called One, it's also was welcomed by many viewers. It's almost 1 million views now, which is really, really, it's kind of my joy to know that some of my special way to see the music is now I can share it with so many people. I think for me there's a certain method to it that I didn't create it. I didn't meant to create it. I didn't do it with intention to create it, but it just happened to me. And when I say method, it means that, for example, lower notes in the range, they're usually darker. The higher they go, they get lighter. And or if I hear a melody, it will, like a graph, it will go in line. Not necessarily two-dimensional, but maybe three-dimensional in a space. Or when I hear harmony, let's say blues harmony, it has 3 major chords. Major, not major or minor, but major, like 3 sections. And then my brain makes it like an architecture in space that has sort of 3 levels that you go in circles. So I build some methods in my head non-voluntarily. There's a long history, yeah, and whenever I see that, I'm fascinated how they experiment light and music and did with whatever they had, before computer times, some light shows and things like that. I'm pretty sure that whatever we've seen till now is just very little, and it's gonna be much, much, much bigger, a much bigger industry. Many new tools are arriving now to us, and not yet fully exploit the possibilities. For example, the Kinect, that actually when you no longer need anything physical to be attached to in order to make a movement and signal with your body to the computer that you felt something or you wish to move in a different way. That can interpret as visual very easy, and that means that it connects the human body with visualization and sound, maybe in ways that we didn't fully exploit yesterday. Yeah.